So hey guys, we're finally live. Let's wait for a couple of minutes for people to come. Okay, so hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this session. I hope you will enjoy today's session a lot. Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes for more people to join. If you are attending this session, uh, tell your friends to join this session too. We start the session in just like 2 minutes. Spread the info that the session is starting. So yeah. So hey guys, welcome to today's session. So today's session is going to be an info session on the ongoing event of 30 days of Google Cloud program. And this session is going to be hosted by none other than our facilitator from this heritage campus, Ayesha Solanki. So Ayesha is going to teach you about what is cloud, what is this program is going to be all about. And she's also going to give you a quick demo on how to do a lab from Qwiklabs. And at the end of this session, we are going to have a small Q&A session to answer all your queries and FAQs. So if you have any queries related to this event or to cloud or what is Google Cloud, okay, so you can ask in the comment section and we'll try to answer it at the end of this session. So without further ado, let's welcome Aisha on the channel. So hey
Hi
Aisha, what's
everyone.
up?
Hi everyone.
Yeah, yeah. So to tell
So,
about Aisha, besides being the Google Cloud facilitator, she's also a member of the core team and outreach team of GDS and she has been working very hard at being the facilitator. So I hope you enjoy this session a lot, and Aisha, I'm leaving this session on your hands. Okay, the stage is yours. Bye.
okay. So hi everyone. Myself Ayesha Solanki, and I'm your facilitator for 30 days of Google Cloud. Right. So, yeah, let's begin the session. I'm sharing my screen. So I think it is visible to you all, right? So I'm really very excited to have you all here. So starting with the agenda of this session. Today we will be going through certain features, certain key points, which includes why do we need why do we need cloud computing? What is cloud computing? What are the different types of cloud computing? Who are the different cloud providers in the market? Finally, what is 30 days of Google Cloud? Okay. And what you have to do in these 30 days. And finally, we have rewards for the participants, how you are going to use Qwiklabs to conduct all the labs, uh, and we will be having a quick lab review and a support areas. So let's start. Before coming to the question that why do we need cloud computing, right? So let's understand what are the problems we had that cloud computing solved. Let me explain this to you with the help of an analogy. Suppose you have started a business. So initially, what you can do is that you can maintain all the data generated in your local system, right? But someday your business is going to expand, right? Then there will be a lot of data generating on a daily basis. So to store the data, you could buy extra hardwares and SSDs or the system to manage everything or to store that data, that extra data. So, in addition to that, you will be requiring a dedicated tech team to manage all the hardwares and other important stuffs. Moreover, you have to think about the cost required for its maintenance and power. So instead of setting up the entire infrastructure in your local workspace, you could use the cloud services. So let's begin with the billing model or the expenditure model. With cloud, the billing model is pay as you go type. That means you use more, you have to pay more. And if you use less, you have to pay less. On the other hand, we can't expect this in on premises. In cloud, no such dedicated tech team is required. Everything is maintained by the service providers. But in on premises, uh, yeah, in on premises, their data security is very poor. This may be due to loss of cost is required for procuring the hardware and the software to provide the security. But in cloud, the data security standards are very high. It is due to the investments that the providers have made to secure the data. Moreover, in on-premises, the data recovery is poor. That may be due to the cost required and the efforts involved in data replicating. But all these problems are not there with cloud while we use cloud services, right? So using cloud services is much more flexible. We could switch to different environments as per our need in just few clicks, right? In cloud premises, if we are working uh, in on premises, if we are working as a team that is spread across the globe, then working with them in unison will be a tedious job. But in cloud, a lot of tools and technologies have been put forward that makes it easy to share the data with other members. So now let's hop into what is cloud computing. So cloud computing is the ability to provide on-demand cloud services over the internet. So rather than managing the files on local storage devices, cloud computing makes it possible to store them on the servers. We could process data or applications from the servers, and access data via internet from anywhere in the world. So all we just need is to have a good internet connection. Okay, let's move to different models of cloud computing. Cloud computing can be broadly categorized into two models. Number one is the deployment model, and number two is the service model. We can further categorize deployment model into private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud based on the services that are provided. So let us understand this from an example. Okay. So yeah, let me change the slide. So let us understand different types of deployment model from an example given here. We could use different modes of vehicles, right, to move from one place to another. If we want to travel, we can pick up a bus, which is accessible to everyone. That means you have to pay only for the service that you are using, and for how long you are using that service. So in short, public cloud is that cloud infrastructure that is made available to the public and is owned by a cloud provider. Private cloud is like buying your own car and using it for commuting purposes. Here you have all the here you have to pay a huge amount upfront, and everything is owned by you. So the cost is very much high here. So it is basically the cloud infrastructure that is exclusively managed by a single organization or by a single person. But if you want to have the taste of both public cloud and private cloud, you could opt for hybrid cloud. It is like the comfort of having own car and paying for the time that it is being used. Here we don't have to pay for everything upfront, right? So the best option would be to rent a car or to use a taxi. So hybrid cloud is that cloud infrastructure that have both the functionalities of public cloud and private cloud. So let's move to another slide. Oh, and here we have different types of service models. So there are three different types of service model. Number one is IaaS, number two is PaaS, and number three is SaaS. IaaS is infrastructure as a service, PaaS is platform as a service, and SaaS is software as a service. So in SaaS, what you do, you are just consuming the service that is being handled or maintained by someone else or the service provider. For example, Gmail. All you do here is sending emails. You don't have to worry about the securities, upscaling, downscaling, etc. Everything is maintained by the service providers. PaaS. PaaS. Here you are provided with the platform where you can actually build up your own applications. Here also different services are maintained by the service provider. Now let's move to infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Here the whole platform is provided, whole platform or the whole infrastructure is provided to you, where you can here also you can build your own applications, but you have to manage some other services. So let us take another example. Suppose you are thinking of eating a pizza. So you can have it in number of ways, right? So number one you could do that you could sit at your home, order it and consume it. This is more or less SAS is all about. You're just consuming the services. So as far as PAS is concerned, what you can think of, going to a restaurant and consume it. They have the entire infrastructure for you. uh, so for IAS, this is where you bake your own pizza, right? You have the entire infrastructure at your home. You put all the necessary stuffs to bake it by yourself and consume it. So this is what I have for you in different types of service modes. So let's move. Yeah, there are different service providers in the market, which are AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, IBM Cloud, DigitalOcean, VMware, Alibaba Cloud, and many more. So let's so our here comes our topic of interest. What is 30 days of Google Cloud? So it is basically 30 days of learning, building, sharing, and growing. So what you will be learning in these 30 days? You will learn real world skills on the cloud on the Google Cloud Console using Qwiklabs. You can take different challenges at the end to prove that you have the required skills. While you complete every quest, you will be awarded with skill badges, which you can share with your network, or you can have it on your resume. So it's really cool. So what you have to do in entire 30 days, now it's 20 days remaining. So you have to complete two tracks. Number one, it is cloud computing, and the track two is data science and machine learning. So in track one, there are six quests. As you can see here, within each quest, you have to perform number of labs. While you come to earn the skill badges, you have to perform each quest. Within each quest, you will be having number of labs, and after performing those labs, you will be getting skill badges for that particular quest. In track 2, similarly, that is data science and machine learning. Here also you have six quests. Within each quest, there are several number of labs, and you have to perform each lab to get the skill badges. So here comes, what are the rewards for the students? So either if you complete either of the tracks, that is either track 1 or track 2, then you will be awarded with a pack of stickers and a t-shirt. While if you complete both tracks 1 and track 2, then you will be awarded with a t-shirt, a laptop bag, pack of stickers, and a zipper. Right. So we will be using Qwiklab to perform all the labs. So what is Qwiklab? Qwiklab is a hands-on learning platform for basically for those who wants to become more familiar with operating cloud environments and writing applications that run on them. So let's perform a lab to get a better insight of the program. So I'm sharing sharing my screen and let me share the Qwiklab. So this is my Qwiklab profile. I'm doing quest 1 of track 1. So let's do creating a virtual machine. So before doing the before starting the lab, here they have student resources videos for you. So you can watch these videos to get a better insight what to do. And you have the checkpoints here to check your progress. And all the required instructions are provided to you here. So the overview of the program. What you have to do to perform the lab all have been discussed here. So yeah. So I'll recommend you to go through these instructions before starting the lab. Since I've gone through all these instructions, so let me start the lab. So here are certain credentials provided to you, that is username, password, GCP project ID. Okay. Let me move back. So open Google Console. Enter your password. So here we have the password. Copy it. Yeah. Accept all the terms and conditions. So this is the interface for Google Cloud. Is Is it not visible? I think. Yeah, let me see. Wait, guys. Wait a minute. So let me share full screen. Yeah, I'm facing some issue here. Wait a minute, guys. Yeah, now it's visible. Yeah. So let me start again. So this is my username, which will be visible here as email, which you have to put here as email. Next, for password, this is the password given here. Copy that and paste it. So this is the interface. This is the to activate Cloud Console. You have to click here. This is the help button. So if you get stuck anywhere, you can ask the Qwiklabs support team here. So let's start. These are the instructions. So number one task is create a new instance from the Cloud Console. For that, we need to just follow the steps. Just go to Compute Engine, VM instance. Yep. Then create new instance. To fill in the required data, just follow these steps. So in name, you have to put GC lab. I'm just copying and pasting it. For region, it is given as US Central 1. So put that. It is US Central 1. For zone, it is US Central 1 F. So it is US Central 1 F. For machine configuration, the series is N1. So let's change it to N1. Machine type, it is two virtual CPUs, N1 standard 2 and 7.5 GB RAM instance. So change it to two virtual CPUs, 7.5 GB RAM. Next is boot disk. So it is new 10 GB balanced persistent disk OS image. Let's change it. Yeah. So this size is 10 GB. This type is new balanced persistent disk and image is Debian GNU Linux 10. So the image here is same Debian GNU Linux 10. So the firewall. Set the firewall to allow HTTP traffic. So allow HTTP traffic. Let's create an instance. This will take some time. So meanwhile, let me tell you, these are the services could Google Cloud provides. Let's wait for it. Yeah, lab has been created. So the next step is to use SSH to connect to the virtual machine in the row for your machine. Click SSH. Okay, let's go here. Click SSH. Connect to the server. Yeah, connect. So the next step, install an Nginx web server. For this, in the SSH terminal to get root access, run the following command. So I'm just copying and pasting it. Run the following command. Next, it is this. So now we have to install Nginx. So just copy the command and paste it here. Confirm that Nginx is running. That again, copy the command and paste it here. Yeah. So we can match this with the expected outputs, and it's coming final. Now the next step is to use the external IP and view the web page. It will show, it will be something like this. External IP, copy and yeah. So Nginx is installed. Next step is check your progress. Yeah. So we have earned 50 out of 50. So we have created an instance. So next task is task 3. Create a new instance with gcloud. For that we need to activate Cloud Shell. Let's wait for it while it is loading. So the commands we have to write. This one, copy the command and paste it here. This is the expected output. Next command is to exit help control C. Now the next command is yeah, I've copied the command and do it. Action. I found. I think I've missed something. Check my progress. I think I've missed this. Let's see. It's taking too much time. Yeah. Yeah. New instance has been created. GC Lab 2. Now I have to check my progress and I've completed uh, both the checkpoints. Yeah. I've completed both the tasks. Now the help. To get out of it, Control C. Yeah. I can check both the labs have been created or not. It's not showing here, but we can check it to the progress made. I've completed both the tasks, so it's been completed. So this is the last command. Again, let me do this. It is not showing the expected output. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to continue? Yes. Enter passphrase. Have to enter it again. Enter. Then just exit. So to get out of it, right exit. Now the two instances has been created. You can check here. Yeah, the progress push. So this is what I have. So yeah, it's done. I've created both the instances. Now it's time for Q&A. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Yeah, some problems have been created. Yeah,
Yeah, no worries. The session was awesome. There has been a couple of questions in the comment section, so let's begin by looking at those. Um, so let's see. I'm looking for my questions. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the first question, which has been asked by Peter. So the question is: example of SaaS will be Google Slides and other softwares. PaaS will be deploying a VM on cloud. What are few examples of IaaS? So the few examples of IaaS are like digital ocean, okay,
yeah.
AWS, the things like that, which provides you with an entire structure, like
Entire
everything which
entire
you require
infrastructure.
for,
Yeah,
yeah, which you require for your project, which will get there. Okay, so these are a few examples of IS. You will also search it in look for other examples. The next question has been asked by Niharika. So she has been asking that my monthly subscription is
yeah.
showing ending on 24th. So I have to complete the challenge before 24th, or I can continue till
If your
27th
monthly
October.
subscription is ending before 27, then you have to earn at least one skill badge. Okay, given in the syllabus, then your next subscription will be given to you. So you have to complete, at least you have to give at least one skill badge for that.
So I hope Niharika this answers your question. Okay, if you are still listening. Let's move on to our next question, which has been asked by Rishabh. So he's asking that the first quest is present in both tracks. So it needs to be done
Yeah, you
once
have
or
to do it
twice.
twice. If it is
Twice.
present in both the tracks, then you have to do it twice. Yeah.
So I hope that answers your question, Rishabh. Now let's move on to our next question. Uh, yeah, so this question has been asked by Anshuman. He has been asking that at the end, please do provide a link to join 30 days of this week. Sorry, Anshuman, the event has already been, like, deadline has already been over, so like you can't register anymore. So try next year. Okay, best of luck for next year. Let's go to the next question. Which, let's see. Are there any other questions? Let's see. Can you please do a demo for data prep 1 lab? Hopefully one day. Hopefully.
Hopefully, I will
Hope
try. I
we,
have I haven't done any lab right now, so I'll try. Yeah.
let's see. Are there any other questions? Uh, okay. So this question again has been asked by Rishabh. He's asking after clicking end lab, we don't have to worry about any bucket or incident charges that we created in lab, right?
No, no, no,
No,
no.
you don't have to. I think it's completely
And
free.
one more thing,
Okay.
you can perform a particular lab 5 times. You can perform a particular lab 5 times, but I won't recommend that because you have limited credit, right?
Yeah. So if there are any more questions, you can ask right now. Okay. Otherwise, we will like try to conclude the session. Okay. So one more thing I want to say that is that our facilitator Aisha, okay, she has been working very hard for this event. But the unfortunate thing which Google did is that she won't be getting any goodies or swags unless 75 people from our campus completes at least one track. Okay, so I think she deserves what do you call it, goodies. Okay, so I'm requesting all of you to complete your tracks. Okay, as much as possible to at least 75
At least
people
try to do,
complete.
yeah, try to do
Yeah,
track one.
try to do at least one track or on the track one or track two. Okay, so that she gets her goodies, and she has been like working really hard. So let's appreciate her. Okay, and I can see there are no more questions. So let's
Okay.
complete the session or conclude the session.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
let's
best
wrap
of
it up.
luck.
Yeah.
We hope that all of you get your goodies and t-shirts. Yeah, and
Yeah,
stay
take care.
safe.
Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.